Hi Pisces, welcome, and this is your general scope for the week of April 17, 2017. Before we start, I just want to apologize. I do have allergies going on at this time. I did take a pill. I have a cold sore. I apologize for that as well. Hopefully it's not a distraction for you. I wasn't going to film myself. I was just going to film my hands on the cards, but I got some other things that I just want to run through you guys, and one of them is, gee, I wonder if I went through that. Okay, oh geez. One of them is the full moon in Libra right now, and it's a pink full moon, and Libra is the sign of relationships and desires, and full moons usually brings an end to something. So it doesn't necessarily mean that your relationship is coming to an end. It can mean that it's blossoming, kind of rekindling things or moving things to the next level. And then there's the new moon as well, that brings about new beginnings. So let me see if I can explain myself in this one. I've been doing this all day and my computer shut down so much today, so Mercury in retrograde is real for me at this time. So I'm quite tired and a little frustrated. What else is going on? So if you did make an intention on a full moon 6 months ago, this is about the time that it will come to fruition. And this is the time, because it's a full moon, I put my crystals out to energize them. And what else is going on is the Mercury in retrograde. And I did put this in length in the week of April 10th video. And this is just something I want to kind of tie up right now. And this has to do with contracts. So if you do have to bind yourself in a contract at this time while Mercury is in retrograde, you want to look at the fine print. Read the fine print very thoroughly. Make sure you understand everything in that contract before you sign it. Because lots of communications can come up as well. And if you need to get that job, go do it. Just make sure you read the fine print. And if you have to travel, if you really need that apartment, and so on and so forth. So just want to tell you about that. What else is going on, Pisces? Oh, there is a lot going on YouTube at this time as well. And so what's going on? This is what I do as a hobby, but I get paid for it because I really love doing it, and why not get paid while I do something that I love? So I do get paid for this, and one of the stipulations involved right now is that you need to be watching the commercials before my video actually starts, and that's most appreciated, and that's how I get paid. And I support my YouTubers that way as well. Although there are some videos that are like 5-6 minutes long, usually mine's run about 30 seconds. You know, I really support my YouTubers, so I go ahead and I just either let it just run through, and if it's a really long video, I go and make a drink or a snack or something, and then I come back, but I just let it run through. So I ask that you do that as well, and hopefully my commercials aren't that long and last only about 30 seconds or so, but I'll be appreciative of that, and I appreciate the personal readings that I've been getting as well, and I thank you. I thank you. So let's get this started, shall we? A lot of signs have been having some challenges for this week. Not too bad. Okay, so we start off with the first card, the Knight of Swords, and this could be you just cutting through the bull right now. This is very swift energy. If it is energy that's coming through, maybe some truthful energy coming through for you at the beginning of the week, but it just looks like you're just cutting through the bull at this time. This also is a sign of a knight in shining armor as well. That might make sense for the few of you or some of you that are out there. What else is going on? This is also swift messages, or a swift message coming through for you as well, or to you. What else is going on here? This can be really blunt energy as well. So like I said, just cutting through the bull. Could be things happening quite swiftly as well, or things speeding up. It is an action card, so it might take some action on your part. I'm not sure, but that's just something that just came through my head. Next card we have is the Tower card. This is a major arcana, so you want to pay close attention to this. Now, this is going to be a little lengthy here. This means, this is telling me that, or telling us that your foundations isn't strong at this time. It's cracking, and so the building is just crumbling down and falling away. This is something that's inevitable. It's something that needs to happen. It is out of your control. And this is so that you can go on and build on a new, stronger, more secure, stable foundation. And when I get this card, and I got it a lot in the past, it is something that is necessary for you to go through. Like I said, it's just out of your control, and it's the type of card or energy that says that, you know, after you've gone through it, because when you go through it, it's really not pleasant. It's very unpleasant to go through, but when you come out of it and you're able to look at it, you know, again, you turn around and you tell yourself, oh yeah, it is something that I needed to go through, and I'm a better person for it, or I benefited from it. You got out of it for some reason. So that's just what that's telling you there. And next card we have is the Two of Coins, or Two of Pentacles. And this card is, it's a card of balance, and at the same time, it's something that you know, you're quite busy, you have a lot on your plate, you're juggling a lot of things around at this time. The only thing is, you make it look easy at other people's point of view. You make it look easy. But on another note, this is also telling me that you know, although you have a lot going on, you have a lot on your plate, and you're juggling things around right now, you still have time for love, you still have time for yourself, and you still have time for friends and family, okay? Because it is a card of balance, so you don't want to be overdoing it too much, and just make sure you make time, okay? Next card we have is the Lover's card. So this is a major arcana. This is a major love card. And so it can mean romantic relationships. It's a card of attraction. So either you're attracted to somebody at this time, or someone's attracted to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantically involved or romantically related. It could be that you're you mesh well with somebody else. Or what else is I gonna say? That you mesh well with this person on pretty much all levels. It's almost like a soulmate card in a way as well. But another thing that this card says, that this is a card of choice, and either you're making choices on maybe a couple of people that you're involved with, or it's saying that whatever or wherever you are in a relationship at this time, you're making a choice about moving to the next level with this person, or vice versa. Maybe the person is thinking about going to the next level with you. Next card we have is the Emperor, another major arcana. Want to pay close attention to this. This is like a father figure, or this is somebody that you may go to for advice, maybe for some fatherly advice. You could be giving some fatherly advice to somebody else, or motherly advice. It depends on where you're standing at the time. But it is a card pretty much of compassion. Like I say, it's very much like a fatherly figure. So fatherly kind of characteristic on this part. It just could be somebody that you highly admire as well, and trust. What else is going on? I think that's about all I have for this one. Next card we have is the Queen of Wands. You could be quite popular at this time, or you could be involved with someone who is popular. This is somebody who keeps the home fires burning, so has a lot going on for this person. Works, cooks, cleans, keeps the kids clean and fed, you know, stuff like that. It could be a boss or a supervisor of yours as well, and that could be quite popular, quite charismatic as well. This is a person who's the center of attention as well. So you could be the center of attention for some reason, or be quite popular at this time. You could be having also high levels of excitement or high levels of energy at this time too. Excitement, because this is the weekend card, so I wouldn't doubt that it is the weekend and you're having these high levels of excitement and energy at this time as well. So that's why if it's not a person, then it's that type of energy going on for you. Last card we have is the Five of Wands, and this card is a card of conflict, but don't worry too much about this card because it's nothing really major that that happens. It's not that type of conflict that happens. It's something that that happens, but you can blow it off real easy, so it doesn't really bother you. It's just like water off a duck's back, or no sweat to you. And fives, I have to look at my cheat sheet. Fives are instability and change, but leaving the rut that you're stuck in. So that's what this card is saying as well. Okay, so that's why it's like nothing really to worry about. It's not a major kind of conflict like I would say with any other card. So let's kind of recap here. Some swift energy coming through for you at the beginning of the week. You could be cutting some bull out of your life at this time, cutting people out of your life at this time. You could be receiving some swift message at this time as well. It could be an invite for maybe the weekend to go out, maybe on a date or spend time with friends or family. Like I said, it's really swift energy. It is an action card, so it moves quite quickly and quite swiftly. So your week could actually go by quite swiftly and quickly, like in a blink of an eye. Then some major life change is going to happen to you at the beginning of the week as well. Just remember that it needs to crumble and fall away, and it's not pleasant when you're going through it, but it's something that you will benefit from it later on and realize it at at a later time. You got a lot going on, you have a lot on your plate, you're juggling a lot of things, and it could be finances, it could be your time, but just remember that you make it look easy from another point of view and from others' points of view, or just remember that you always have time to make room for yourself, your friends, and your family as well. And you got a major love transformation or major love coming into your life at this time. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there is an attraction there. You mesh very well with each other. It's almost like a soulmate kind of card or a twin flame kind of card. And it also relates with making a choice at this time as well. So either you or somebody else is going to be making a choice that no matter where you are in a relationship, it's moving to the next level from there. And like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily mean romantic love. It could be good friendship, okay? And it could start off pretty good, but then it gets a lot better because you guys finding out a lot about each other. Then you could be dealing with a father figure in your life, or you could be portraying that character on your part as well. And you could be feeling quite popular at this time, comfortable, quite confident at this time, or feeling high levels of excitement or energy at this time. If not, this is a person who is quite popular that you could be friends with, and it could be this is somebody. Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. So it could be a popular person that you're dealing with. This could be somebody who you go to advice or guidance as well. But this is somebody that has a lot going on for them, so keeps the home fires burning. But it is a popular person, so or it could be a person that you're dealing with that who has a high level of energy as well. And you could be running into some conflict at the end of the week, but it's nothing to really worry about. It's something that you can just blow off like nothing, and it is a card of instability and change, but it's getting out of a rut that you're stuck in at this time as well. So I thank you for watching and joining me. I hope that wasn't too lengthy. I'm so sorry, but I wish you a fabulous week, a very, very great week. I'll see you guys next week, and remember, it takes two to tarot, and I bid you aloha.